Alright, so hopefully tonight we can get the motor out of the car and then get this thing ready to take down to the motor builder. So first I'm going to take off this shift mechanism while Dad starts working on the motor compartment. So he's going to start taking care of that, and then I'll start taking care of stuff internally, get that out of the way, and we'll get the motor off and out of the car. And then, yeah. So hopefully we can get it out tonight and then take it out to the motor builder. Oh, look at that. The bushing is broken, so yeah, I had some issues in the last stretch. I think I broke it and then caused my shifting to be a little wonky. So right now, to pull the motor out, what we're doing is we're just taking off all the external mounts or pieces holding it on. So like the throttle cable, we'll take off the hoses for the radiator and all the switches that are still connected, and any vacuum lines that are connected over there. And then, yeah, so that's the basics of what we're going to be doing. So if you saw my last video, the link to that will be in the description of this video. I took off the exhaust and the drive shaft, and drained all the fluids. This video will be taking out the motor from the car and the transmission. So let's finish doing that. Alright, so now we got the motor out finally. So tomorrow we're going to pull off the transmission, we're going to pull off the header, we're going to pull off probably the alternator, pieces like that, so they don't have to mess with them and then they can just be out of the way. So it's just nice to have the motor out and the transmission. So now we can pull the transmission off tomorrow, check out the clutch, make sure it's still good, pull off the header. We had a rebuild on a tab that broke off down here, so we'll put that back on. But other than that, we're going to take this motor down to the builder along with those two heads to see which one of those two is better for this motor. But yeah, pretty excited. See the internal of the engine bay is empty. Alright, so yeah, so that's what we were able to accomplish tonight. We got the motor out with the transmission. Tomorrow we're going to get everything off the motor like I just previously said, and then we will take it out of the motor builder and have a good motor for next year. So that's this part of this little series we're doing. And yeah, stay tuned and you can continue watching the series we're doing. Thanks.
Anybody tell you Adam's a jackass? Oh, he is. He is. Just trust me on that one. Trust me. Oh, Adam's a great kid. No matter what anybody says.
You don't think he has to seal?